So I saw The Walking Dead, the season 4 finale, A. Hi everyone, I'm Brandon Prosek and this is the So I Saw show. Sorry I couldn't do a review for last week's episode, just a quick little thing. I thought it was pretty good. That's my review. I thought it was pretty good. I was in Tennessee for a wedding. I do have to say one thing, Tennessee. Very lovely people, very friendly, the whole southern hospitality thing, totally true. But they are slow as hell. Oh my god, they were slow. If there was a zombie apocalypse in Tennessee, they would all be dead. They would be wiped out in the first day. Maybe it's the northern Illinois in me, but why can't we move a little bit faster? I'm not talking about driving or anything. I'm just talking about when we're going to do stuff. Like, let's just go. Oh, there's a walker coming. Nah, we got time. Let's go to Flapjacks. We've been leading up to Terminus for these past 8 episodes or so of this mid-season, second half of season 4. Like I said before, I hate that when they split the seasons. It's terrible. I think I could say my review in almost one word: disappointed. We've had some great character episodes. Beth and Daryl, Carol and Tyrese, and the whole Lizzie thing. We've had some great character episodes, but plot-wise, nothing has really happened. They've made their way to Terminus, and now we finally get there, and that's it. This isn't going to be a purely bashing review. There were some good things in this episode. This is probably one of the worst finales Walking Dead's ever done. So standout performance has to go to Andrew Lincoln. After that scene where he killed Joe and all of his men, and you just see him sitting there. And this was actually a preview we saw from last week. We finally knew what all that blood was from. He's just sitting there, blood in his hands, blood on his face, just shaking. And one of the best of the season from Andrew Lincoln, because he's been kind of being phased out this season. A lot of episodes about other characters, and he's kind of getting pushed to the side a little bit. By the way, if you hear any panting in this video, that is our dog just sitting there sucking on the comforter like it's a pacifier, and now he's having a hairball if you hear that. I guess a good thing was that they wrapped up this whole Joe storyline. That's good that Walking Dead's not keeping storylines for 10, 12 episodes or a season at a time. But I just wonder, what was the point of that? Sure, we can analyze and say, oh, this was Rick's transformation. He's completely different from the farmer he was. Yeah, the farmer he was for 2 episodes? Really? How long was he really a farmer? Let's look at it in the grand scheme of things now that the season's actually done. Yeah, not long. My dog's just looking at me like an eager audience member. Now on to the bad. The number one bad thing about this episode, this felt like a mid-season finale. Kind of like how the season 4 mid-season finale felt like the season 3 finale. Well, we didn't see Glenn or Maggie or any of that group until the very end of the episode, so we were a bit curious what happened to them, because it seemed like all was well in Terminus when we saw it last week. We're introduced to Terminus, and all of a sudden they're thrown into this train car. Okay, cool. This doesn't feel like a finale. Finales don't have to have a lot of action. That's not what I'm saying. That was just something I liked about the season 2 finale. But it has to be powerful. It has to really, amp us to want to watch season 5. One of the things that upset me the most, and I can't help but laugh at it, is the final scene. We see that Glenn, Maggie, and all of them are okay. They're in this train car that Rick and all of them have been thrown into. Rick decides that this is a moment where he looks to everyone and he says, they don't know who they're screwing with. He tried to pull a real Walter White, badass line. And it's not that the line was bad or anything. It was just stupid, because think about it. Oh, they don't know who they're screwing with? You're all in the train car. What what are you gonna do? Weapons are gone. I don't get it. Now I could understand, for a second I thought that Rick had a plan. Maybe something was set in motion to go off if this had happened, but no. What happened? Oh, he's got some guns buried in the woods? Great. Who's going to get them? Who knows about them besides all the people in the goddamn train car? That's the most frustrating thing about Walking Dead. It's frustrating because it could be so good sometimes, but other times it could be such But right now I'm very disappointed in The Walking Dead. Sure, it was great to see some of these character episodes. Good. But this finale should have just been epic. Someone should have died. That scene with Rick, Daryl, Michonne, and Carl when they're cornered, I thought, oh my god, one of them's going to die. Sure, it probably wasn't going to be Rick. I didn't think it'd be Carl. Maybe Michonne. maybe Daryl, I don't know. But I thought one of them had to die, or we would find some of the other characters from last week dead. I had a whole like 6-7 months or whatever to wait until we see what happens. I'm gonna take a deep breath. I'm just getting a little heated there. Thinking about it in my future videos, maybe coming up with some sort of grading system for these. But I guess right now, if I had to give it a grade, I would give it a C, 6 out of 10 or 7 out of 10. I don't know. I don't have a grading system yet. Check me out on Twitter. My handle's right there. Or if you want to subscribe to the YouTube page, you can check out my sketch comedy, my other reviews, my short films, my stand-up, whatever you'd like. Or if you just want to comment below, maybe we can discuss what you thought about this season finale. Did you like it? As you can see from this video, I did not, but maybe some people did. Maybe you can argue with me and tell me some, some good, some redeeming qualities about this episode. All right, guys, thanks for watching. I'm Brandon Prosek, and so now you saw the So I Saw show.